quiet on the set. Does my baby need a hideaway? I'll keep your secret if you want to pay. I mean, play. Good evening, everyone. My name is Cousin Gibbard Suede, recovering alcoholic country and western singer that never was, but I was given a second chance to do what I've always wanted to do, which is to perform live in front of a wonderful audience such as yourselves. And tonight is being brought to you by that magic format called Live to Tape. Mama used to pray day after day. I would never lose my way. Then my star led me to this bar, and since we've gone this far, had money to pay. What harm could be done, or sin to stay? Just one drink and a bit of fun. What could go wrong? Wrong, wrong. What could go wrong? If live music is the way to heaven, are you ready to meet your maker? I'm working on it. When I meet my maker come Judgment Day, I'm gonna state my case for the sins I do. I'm gonna say now, Lord, about these mistakes. I weren't too young then too. I can't walk on water, can't ride a boat. I can't tell the difference between right and wrong. Give me a Bible, give me brotherly love. A heaven in a bluegrass soul. Drink up last Saturday night because I can't remember where I've been. Yes, I lost my money in my halo. I don't mean to tell the sin again. I'll find a safe place to stay on the lost highway and all alone. Hoping and praying the radio plays heaven in a bluegrass song. Here we go. I'm trying to walk a straight line out here having a good time. Got good music, you can't go wrong. Heaven in a bluegrass song. The devil knows me by my first name, but I don't mean he's next to kin. The sinning out of I don't get to choose. Who's gonna be your friend? I see angels in voices singing, but that's a damn good song I saw the light. Believe me, Lord, I know you're coming to give me just one more night. could talk with you forever. Candlelight and a glass of wine. Jesse cookies on the speakers. Our bodies swinging slow time. Every moment feels like magic. Every heartbeat ecstasy. Every breath I feel forever. Every time you're next to me, I could learn to be your lover, lost in the stars above. Eternity begins together. Eternity wouldn't be enough. Every moment feels like magic. Every heartbeat ecstasy. Every breath feels like forever. Every time you're next to me. Where did you come from? I can't believe we met by chance. You were there to be my only. I felt it all when we first danced. I could talk with you forever. And a light and a glass of wine. Jesse cookies on the speakers. Our bodies swinging slow time. Every moment feels like magic. Every heartbeat ecstasy. Every breath I feel forever. Every time you're next to me. Every breath I feel forever. Every time you're next to me. Yes. Last time I was on a bender, I had 20 bucks in my fender, and a sign that said, take me to the party line. I got picked up in a Chevy truck, in the back was a 12-point buck. The driver said, are you headed with a bowling knife? When they get loaded up on beer, you don't play what they wanna hear. You better pack up and leave before they shoot you for your boots. Oh, so Herring in a town so small, thank God they had a Legion Hall. Had the playing guitars and have ourselves a ball. Everybody picking and grinning, everybody dancing and singing. Play jukebox classics that don't play nothing at all. When they get loaded up on beer, you don't play what they want to hear. You better pack them and leave before they shoot you for your boots. Here we go. Thank God for Johnny Whale, Willie and Merle, that's why I'm alive today. Now people want to hear about cheating and stealing, living that good old way. Me, I just like the sound of country played on a beat of thunder. You see, it's just like company when the booze won't say surrender. Surrender. The last time I was on a bender, I had 20 bucks in my fender, and a sign that said, take me to the party line. I got picked up in a Chevy truck, in the back was a 12-point buck. The driver said, are you headed with a Bowie knife? When they get loaded up on beer, you don't play what they want to hear. You better pack up and leave before they shoot you for your boots. When they get loaded up on beer, you don't play what they want to hear. You Yes, if you are a performer, I hope you'll never get kicked out of a bar for playing the wrong songs. It might be an interesting story later on, but it is not pleasant at the time. And speaking of unpleasant, I've had a period of that. And what pulled me out of it was going into the studio and recording the following CD, 10 Greatest Sad Songs in His Life, the Troubadour Sessions, which is available for $15 cash at my shows, or sometimes if you bump into me at a coffee shop, I might have a copy there. Now, people ask me to say, well, Cousin Gibbard, how come you have an adversity to the modern technology? And well, I'm going to tell you a bad experience that I have, and I have to apologize. I have to read it because if I try and think through my head, I start to use swear words, which is not appropriate for a fine show such as this. So, here's why I don't trust internet banking. A few years ago, I got an urgent email from the king-to-be, presently in exile, of the Middle Earth Kingdom of Bogus Messages, or something like that. It was a distress signal sent personally to me. If I would find it in my heart to send him $10,000 and a case of my CDs, he would have them distributed, handed out to his loyal subjects, who would then rise up and free him from captivity. Upon reclamation of his throne, he would send me $100,000 plus $15 for each CD I had sent him. Pretty good investment, don't you think? Now, I know political turmoil takes a long time to resolve, but he's not returning my emails, and I'm starting to need the money desperately. And it's for that reason I no longer involve myself in electronic transactions. Now, if you would like to help me by contacting him on my website, on his email, I gotta get this up close here for you. His email address is r.u.new !@conmail.zip. Once again, it's r.u.new !@conmail.zip. In the meantime, cash will be king for me. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the fourth song from the CD called Draw the Line, and I think it's a good time now to have a glass of red wine just to set the mood for a sad song such as this here. Now, you can drink red wine for other occasions, but I find in times of melancholy, I think that's the proper word, melancholy. Maybe that's a word we'll use later on. But anyways, in a time of melancholy, it's the time to have a glass of red wine, and I invite you to have a glass as well. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I missed Maejorie DuPont. I didn't mean to rub you the wrong way there. Okay, I'm going to put my magic cape away for this song. It's called Draw the Line. The hard way once again. You think by now I wouldn't learn? With each go around, another time my head's burned. But it's a habit of mine to be addicted to you. When it all comes crashing down, ain't nothing new. walk over me time after time. What more could you need? And be this heart of mine is a thrill to see me bleed like a cheat of the wine. When you come back for more, I'll draw the line. Yes, I said it all before. I'm gonna leave you one day, but I've never been good with the promises made, and this addiction to you is pure misery, and the hells you put me through just killing me. You walk over me time after time. What more could you need? Can't be this heart of mine is a thrill to see me bleed like a cheat of a wine. When you come back for more, I'll draw the line. Alright, strings. I'll draw the line, and I'll walk away when I know in my heart you ain't gonna change. And just one more chance won't do it this time. When you come back for more, I'll draw the line. You walk over me time after time. What more could you need? Can't be this heart of mine is a thrill to see me bleed like a cheat of the wine. When you come back for more, I'll draw the line. When I love you no more, I'll draw the line. Yes, that's a pretty good sad song, and we're gonna move into the edification part of the show. Of course, it's Miss Maejorie DuPont, word of the week. Miss Maejorie DuPont, the love of my life that I let slip away. Maybe another time I'll tell you the whole story about that. But right now it's the word of the week, so it takes me a little while to get my hands moving here. And of course, last week, I gave you the word enema. Enema, not enigma, and not that musician, Worry, you know his name. I wish I had his money, but this is not about him. So enema. Now I'm going to turn the page here, and this is the definition. The injection of liquid into the rectum by way of the anus, usually causing the intestines to empty. That does not sound very pleasant to me. So I got the feeling that what Miss Maejorie DuPont's going to say to me is not very pleasant as well. And here's the sentence. She says, Gibbard, sometimes you are so full of yourself, you need an enema for others to be in the same room. I don't think that's a compliment. I mean, you can email me and tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, and of course, the next word is karyotype. Karyotype. That's the word of the week for next week, and I'll have the definition, and I'll also have how Miss Maejorie DuPont would use it for me. Oh, there we go. And now it's time to confess my faithful conversion to jukebox country music. And at this time, not only would I think it's my duty to pay homage to the wonderful 50s and 60s artists who brought the 45s to life on the jukebox. And if you don't know what a 45 is, you can Google it, and it should come up. It was a magical medium for making people happy. And once again, my uncle played this here constantly on his jukebox in the restaurant. Some people say this is about me, but it can't be about me because it's a lot much older than I am. They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. They'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star. I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies. Then I'll know that you can plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big times. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Okay, all you buckaroos. We'll make a scene about a man that's sad and lonely, begging down upon his bended knee. I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movie. Then I'll know that you can plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. All I gotta do is act naturally. Yes, that is Act Naturally. My uncle used to play all the time. It was a big hit for Buck Owens and the Buckaroos in 1963. And surprisingly, Ringo Starr made it a hit with the Beatles in 1965. There we go. Okay, well, and now it's time to get some personal advice for your social life, whether you want it or not. And let's check. Oh, yes, absolutely. Mr. JimmyJack provided us another card. Interesting, there's no typing on the front of the card. But you can see that he's lassoed. I would take that to be the sun, and he's mailing it to me. Well, very nice. And then we look inside, and I just want to show you something as well, is that there's very little printed on there as well. Maybe the AI program ran out of words. Could be, you know. I mean, they're only human too, right? A good thing that Mr. JimmyJack has provided his words. I better take my glasses off so that I can read this properly. And it starts off, Dear Gibby, though we are not cousins, we are related by fortune, because it was your misfortune to totally misjudge the amount of gas in your car, and I charged you a fortune to pull you out of hell. Well, you know, he did too. Absolutely. You know, that's not the way relatives should treat each other, but I was not in a position to negotiate. He continues, you should stay at home at night like me and read books. Lots of books. Books that are good for you. But I know you're not very good at paying attention to things that will make your life better. So, if you think you're going to lie, you better tell the truth. But if you're going to say something you believe will impress another person, you are better off to lie, because that's probably closer to the truth. I think I should read that again. Okay. If you think you're going to lie, you better tell the truth. But if you're going to say something you believe will impress another person, you are better off to lie, because that's probably closer to the truth. You know, the scary thing is, I actually understand the logic behind this statement, but I'm still going to ignore his advice. Of course, he always ends, sincerely, JimmyJack, number 9, Battersea. P.S. Remember, you will always lose with Mr. Booze. Well, there you go. There's your advice for the week that'll carry you through thick and thin. I think I need another drink of wine after that little session. Yeah, oh, geez, I'm going to be in trouble, because she's probably watching this show somewhere, and she's going to send me an angry message, or somebody's going to jump in and say, stop rubbing her the wrong way. Miss Maejorie DuPont, the love of my life that I let slip away, all right? So I've even moved it so that she's kind of out of the picture. Well, I'm kind of out of the picture for her. So now we're going to move to the encore song, if I may. And I'm going to put my magic capo on here and put on my glasses so I can hear better. And of course, the magic capo raises the tune of the guitar and makes me want to sing like Roy Orbison. But no one can sound like RKO unless they are K.D. Lang. Now, interesting, Roy Orbison preferred to wear his Wayfarer sunglasses on stage. They said he liked to hide to some extent. I don't know what they're talking about myself. But it's on Facebook, must be true, right? And gentlemen, this is a slow song. Please ask your partner to dance if you know what's good for you. I can feel the gentle calling from a place far away. I hear it's filled with magic, change your life in just one day. Legend says out on the desert you can drown skies above will show you heaven in your soul. You shall believe. Tonight, come with me, darling, with hearts on fire, we will go. I want to wrap my arms around you, lost in your love, in New Mexico. Ancient songs tell tales of treasure, from golden gods to mortal man. The gift of life flows eternal once you cross the Rio Grande. Tonight, come with me, darling, with hearts on fire, we will go. I want to wrap my arms around you, lost in your love, in New Mexico. Mission candles in the window show the way to a cantina. Sweet flamenco music fills the midnight air. There's a table in the corner, save for farewell lovers who can't go back to a life that wasn't theirs. Tonight, come with me, darling, with hearts on fire, we will go. I want to wrap my arms around you, lost in your love, in Omega. Tonight, come with me, darling, with hearts on fire, we will go. I want to wrap my arms around you, lost in your love, in Omega. Lost in your love, in New Mexico. Lost in your love, in New Mexico. Thank you. And I appreciate the people playing along on the guitars, and the gentleman that was playing the accordion. That sounded so sweet. Thank you. In closing, false gods will try and tell you what is the right music for you, but do not be persuaded by these popular beliefs. Your heart hears the truth and gives you the strength to stand up and share the joy you receive. Until next week, Good night, everyone.